about what surprised you? What was it like winning it? What does this award mean to you?
Before he called the name, I was a little nervous. Usually I'm never nervous before any kind of award ceremony or game, but for some reason today I was, and it was a bit nervous, but it means a lot, being the first player at Clemson to achieve this award and, bring it back home to Clemson, South Carolina. So, no one can take this away from me. I want to thank my teammates and coaches for helping me out, and, go Tigers.
You write 815 on your wristbands before you go out and play. Any thoughts of that and those beginnings when you're going through a day like today?
Always. I never forget where I come from, and that's where it all started. That's when I was a little kid playing in the backyard, and with all the violence going on around me, just blocking out distractions, and just dreaming for moments like this. And now I have an opportunity to make it come to reality. It's pretty great, and I'm enjoying it.
Deshaun, this is your first full season, and you're now the best quarterback in the country. Would you could imagine that a year ago that you would be in this stage right now?
Actually, yeah. Last year I thought if I stay healthy, I had the opportunity to do the same thing as a freshman. That's just the type of person I am. I'm very confident in my skill set. I have a great group around me, and I just once the opportunity comes, I'll play a full season. Maybe have the opportunity to be in this position now I am, and it's great.
You pride yourself on not being nervous. Just what was it about this that kind of had you a little nervous coming into it?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It was just my heart just right when it came out, and about to present the award, especially when the highlights was going, and my heart was beating fast, and I was sitting there trying to breathe. But honestly, I'm not even sure. I guess it's like.
I think the last 5 winners also won the Heisman. What would that mean to you and where you were playing today?
About winning the Heisman?
The last 5 winners of that of the Davey Prize also won the Heisman.
It's a stat. I guess it's been coming through the past couple of years, but we just have to see. I have 2 great guys that's up there with me, Davey and Christian, and I had a chance to meet those guys, and it's been great. And I'm just going to win or lose. I'm going to have fun the rest of the week.
Yeah, I said earlier, no question that Clemson belongs in the conversation in the league college football program. Does you being here, Clemson being in college football playoffs, do you think that helps validate that?
Of course. I thought they were, one of the best, when I committed. I committed when I was 15 years old. And, I could have chosen anywhere in the country. But I knew Clemson this time was going to come. Just buying the process, like you said. And someone got to change it. So I wanted to be the person who helped change it. Great guys before me had helped change it, but I want to take it to another level. Now we have the opportunity, so we got to finish it out.
What's harder, to sit back and throw touchdown passes and do the things you do on the field, or have to sit in front of all these people and do this?
Probably sit right here. Make sure I say the right things. But, both of them are pretty fun, and it's been great.
What can you describe to anybody what the past 5 days have been like? Winning an ACC championship, pizza pole party, all of the award shows tomorrow. What has it been like?
It's been a blessing. It's just been fun. I've been enjoying it. My life's been changing every day, and I've just been trying to take it all in and really enjoy it. Because 10 years or 15 years down the road, just the little moments of winning the award and talking to the guys around here. Those are the moments I'm gonna remember and be able to explain to my future kids or my friends. So it's really just been trying to take it one day at a time and enjoy the moment that I am and take it from there.
What does it mean to you to represent Gainesville, Georgia, Clemson, South Carolina, the places that people really just care so much about you?
It means a lot, especially back at home in Gainesville. You hear a lot of guys going out but not really finishing the job, and that's what I want to do. I want to finish the job and just make the whole city proud, and the people back home have them inspired and be able to achieve goals that I'm doing too. And back home in Clemson, this is what they've been waiting for. It's been a long time, since the national championship, and we're trying to achieve that this year. And like you said, no one really won this award at Clemson and having the first time bringing that trophy back to Clemson, South Carolina. So all of it's been great, and we're gonna have fun and celebrate.
One of the big reasons you came to Clemson was Chad Morris. Have you heard from him this week, or has he tried to stay in the background?
No, I have. I actually talked to him today, and right after the award ceremony, I'm gonna call him. He said he was doing some home visits, so I bet he's probably somewhere watching it with a recruit and you know, explaining everything. And I know he's proud of me, and you know, I'm proud of what he's doing over there at SMU. And you know, we're going to always have a tight relationship. So you know, I got to give credit to him too. You know, he was the one that you know came to me when I was 14 years old and gave me the offer and told me that moments like this is going to happen. And you know, and now it's coming true. So I stayed true to his word, and him and Coach Sweeney, and it's been great.
Last question?
What do you think puts you over the top, made you better than the other guys on this list to win this award?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. That's for the voters. You know, for me, I think you know other guys working. I watch him. You know, I talk to him throughout the season. I love his game and I love his swag and his style. And, you know, Davey Mayfield, you know, has been a walk-on and doing the things he's doing. He's a great player too. So, you know, I love to watch both of those guys. You know, that's you know for me. You know, you have to have some voters for that.
Thank you guys.